Welcome to Top of Nation News. I'm Austin.
And I'm Chris. Thank you for joining us here at Top of Nation News. Alright guys, we're back here again for Top Nation News. This isn't a special edition, but it's still special because we're in it. Throwing a lot of hate to the 3A class. But anyways, first we're going to start with the word that is basically chronology, which basically means a series of events in a specific order. And
Oh, wait, Chris, can I get my apology now?
well, also I apologize for saying Alabama will lose to Clemson and Georgia. And you were slightly right. Slightly. But anyways, on to relevant things. We're going to start off with the Topper Tea Room. The chef here has a Topper Tea Room. It will be on January 19th. So if you want to be a part of that, go down there and eat all the food that you can and tell me how it tastes. Because I get hungry during school. Take it, man. You got it.
On to the Sports Hub. National Championship reaction. Go.
Mm-hmm.
What you got? What you got?
Basically, Georgia just completely lost it all. I mean, you know how they were playing in the first half didn't go to the second half at all. I mean, if you were going off the first half, you would think Georgia would have won by 30 points, but this Alabama team is just too good, and I'm gonna regret saying that they weren't going to beat Georgia because I should have known Nick Saban wasn't going to lose to a former assistant of his. So, congrats to Alabama and Nick Saban on their seems like what's been their 100th national championship in the last 5 years. But yeah, congratulations to them.
Because I did tell you said 11-1. No, told you yet another one. Anyway, I mean, I think that they kept their composure really well. They started to break down a little bit, but then Saban brought them right back in. They came in, they was ready to play after the second half, especially after they made that change at quarterback with Tua. I think that they were able to move the ball more, and with Tua being a dual threat, he also helped move the ball well on the ground with his legs. I think that he has a bright future, but my biggest question is at the quarterback position. Who starts next year? Are you going to start Hurts? Are you going to start Tua? That's the question.
I feel like Hurts will transfer, to be honest. I can see Hurts transferring to go to another school.
But the thing about it is, if Hurts wants to be in the NFL, he's gonna have to change position because his IQ isn't there.
I wouldn't say his IQ isn't there. It's just he just had a real bad game, and coaches made a good decision on pulling him out because he wasn't performing. Simple as that. So next time, hopefully he'll perform when he gets the chance. Opportunity presents himself. He'll do what he has to do.
I mean, it's a young Georgia team that they beat. They'll be back. But on the other things, what about John Gruden going to the Raiders for
I think you should elaborate on that. You're a John Gruden fan.
Oh man, I think that the Raiders coming off a winning season, I think it was a little odd that they got a new coach. But I think that Derek Carr will certainly love being with Gruden because he brings that intensity to the team. He's gonna bring that fire that they need just to push them over the edge.
The Raiders sucked this year.
Oh well, last year.
Yeah.
My bad. But anyway, I think that they'll be a lot better this coming year. Like I said, Gruden is gonna put them in situations to where they're gonna have to think a lot more for themselves.
Spider to banana.
Yeah. As a quarterback, Derek Carr is all about how he adjusts to John Gruden's type of coaching style, and is he going to be able to take the criticism that's going to come along with Mr. Gruden?
All right, so let's go to some NCAA news. What I want to talk about is how Trae Young's still lighting up college basketball.
I think that Trae Young, the comparisons to Steph Curry to me are a little overly dramatic.
Ooh, okay.
Because in college, I mean, Steph is the greatest shooter that ever lived. And it's not close. Anybody that can light up 11 threes in a game or less along a half is amazing. And I think Trae Young has the potential to be great, but as of right now, he reminds me so much of Trey Burke. Trey Burke in college was lighting it up. You know, he had all the comparisons, was the big name, was a top 15 draft pick. And then where is he now? So I think he has something to prove still. And I think I agree with what Trae Young said. He's trying to be the best Trae Young instead of trying to be.
Trae Young's the best in college basketball right now, like I said last show.
I think that Marvin is still putting up phenomenal numbers, though.
Yeah, but they said Trae Young. People keep saying Trae Young had a all right game versus Texas Tech and versus West Virginia. Versus West Virginia, he had 29 points, 9 assists. Texas Tech, he had 27 points, 9 assists. So if that's an all right game, I hate to see what he looks like when he's playing a great game.
Yeah, but I mean, look at Marvin. Marvin's averaging 35, 10, and like 5. That's phenomenal. Hey, Mr. Aiden is averaging like 18.1. He's averaging, I think, 14 rebounds a game, 3 blocks.
Something around there.
And then, okay, well, what about Mr. Trier?
Alonzo Trier?
Trier.
Alonzo Trier is a bucket. When I say he can put the ball in the rim anytime he wants to, he most certainly, I most certainly mean that by all means. And if you need a 2, 3, whatever the case, Alonzo Trier will get it for you. That's just because of how good he is, his leadership, and he's just been that good since he got into college, since they let him play.
I can see that. On the NFL news, what do you think about the Titans and the Pats? What you got?
I got the Patriots. Titans don't stand a chance, actually.
I can agree with that. Falcons and Eagles.
Eagles. I'm going Eagles. I'm going Eagles because their offense, they lost their starting quarterback, but their defense is still pretty good. So they'll be able to hold Matt Ryan to maybe 2 touchdowns, 250 yards.
I gotta go with the Falcons on this one.
Okay.
And I say that because if Julio Jones comes to play, oh man, it's gonna be a long night.
Okay.
And
I can see that though. I can see that.
Julio's a special receiver.
Yeah, one of a kind.
Yeah, you don't see too many with that speed and that size. That combination, it's all in common.
So who would you take if you were a coach? Julio Jones or Antonio Brown?
Ooh.
They're basically like eye for eye on the same player.
I'm gonna take Julio Jones though, and the only reason I say Julio Jones is because Antonio Brown is sometimes be a distraction in the locker room.
Yeah.
And then Julio, you never hear much about Julio. He kind of comes to practice.
He carries himself well.
Yeah, he's not a distraction to the team.
I feel you on that.
Okay. Oh, let's go on to the NBA.
Well, most people, what's going on in the NBA is trade rumors that I keep hearing about LeBron James going to the Lakers next year. And, you know, the NBA's Kim Kardashian is what Steve Kerr calls him, LeVar Ball.
Yes.
He keeps saying that LeBron will be better than Jordan if he went to the Lakers, but honestly, LeVar Ball is just talking at this point. He's just trying to get more attention because LeBron James, I don't see LeBron James going to the Lakers. I don't see LeBron James leaving the Cavs, especially if they win the championship this year or they go to the finals for his 9th straight year. Then I don't see him losing.
I think that LeVar Ball is an excellent businessman, but I think it's certain things that even he shouldn't exceed. I think it comes a time where Magic Johnson should step in and say something to him about what he should say and what's going on with the organization and what's going on with the coaching. What he said about him coaching and what he said about him pulling Lonzo, I think that was, it's certain things you just don't exceed. You don't step out of.
Yeah.
And, that wasn't a funny joke on his part of the coach, and that wasn't a funny joke on LeVar.
Yeah.
Some things you should just leave alone. He should focus on what's happening in Lithuania.
Yeah.
And see if his boys are even capable of the brand and everything and all the talk that they get. Because everybody talks so much about the ball boys, but Lonzo still has so much to prove.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even know if LiAngelo's capable of starting at another college. And we don't even know if LaMelo is even still D1 material. I mean, yeah, he's scoring on Lithuania, but they might be as good as some college athletes high school athletes for all we know.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Well, if you don't have anything else, that's all we have. Thank you for joining us here at Top of Nation News. We'll see you next time.
We're out.